There's now a product at local stores some users are saying is a new way to get high. The state banned its predecessor, best known by the brand K2, last August.
But chemists have found a way to relight the flame. KOMU8's Allison Archer shows us the new generation of synthetic marijuana.
It's the weekend and time for NU student Andrew Johnson to wind down. And this evening he relaxes by lighting one up.
It's probably later on in the day kind of thing where I got nothing else to do, so why not get some happy fun time in.
Happy Fun Time is the name of the product we smell as the flame slowly burns his hand-rolled cigarette.
It's kind of relaxing. I don't really know besides it's really lazy. I don't want to do anything, and everything kind of makes me happy. So.
But lighting up this substance won't get Johnson locked up. It's a dried plant material sprayed with synthetic chemicals that, when smoked, produces effects similar to marijuana. It's the next generation of what authorities call synthetic marijuana, best known by the brand name K3, and it's legal.
For the past 30 years or so, chemists have made synthetic or man-made cannabinoids. They get into the brain and activate or block the same receptors as delta-9 THC, the active ingredient in a joint.
Professor Miller teaches a drugs and behavior class at MU. He says a small ingredient change to the banned chemicals in K2 makes some new products like K3 legal.
And it's going to be tough for the federal government, for the Drug Enforcement Agency, to keep up with the synthetic cannabinoids. There's lots of them there, and home chemists are starting to be able to make them, just as home chemists make meth and ecstasy.
In August, Missouri banned the chemicals commonly found in products like K2. Research from the crime lab the Columbia Police Department is working with found the same banned chemicals in some recent products, just repackaged. But they also found two other versions, new chemicals with similar effects.
Feel more relaxed, be a little bit tired, a little bit drowsy, less anxious.
But no ban.
It may be sprayed with an analog of those cannabinoids, and so that material has been altered a little bit, so technically it's not illegal, but it was really just a minute change. It was a way to try and get around the law.
Products like this one advertise that they're Missouri compliant and that they're not for human consumption. But with no list of ingredients on the package itself, the Columbia Police Department warns consumers what they buy still may contain banned chemicals, or worse.
It may be the same thing that we had before, or it may be just a derivation of that, or it could be that it's sprayed with something entirely different that has some different effect, and that's, again, our greatest worry, that people really don't know what they're getting when they buy.
Like the Damian.
Columbia vendors sell the product as incense.
Different scents or smells to them. And this is kind of a honey one, bubble gum.
And for one local store, business is good.
Business is definitely better than it used to be because of this product. We just reiterate that it's an aromatherapy and it can be used as that, and that's what it's for. What people take out here and do with it, I mean, we just have no control of. Nobody has any control of anything, and it's like buying a can of paint. You know, some people take it home and actually paint their walls with it. Other people take it home and sniff it.
Police say controlling these substances would take more than just focusing on K3.
The legislature determines that they want to broaden this law so that people can't get around it by making analogs. They'll have to say these particular substances, the ones that have been identified to date, and all their analogs as well.
But the previous bill sponsor says it's up to police to better enforce the current ban of these substances.
We've passed that law, and until law enforcement, for example, the city police in Columbia, actually start enforcing the law, we're really not going to know the efficacy of the law. And I think it's putting the cart before the horse to say this law may need to be changed when we really haven't seen adequate enforcement of the existing law yet.
Despite Schaefer's conviction, Republican State Representative Ward Franz is currently drafting another bill that may put a more extensive ban of substances in place. He hopes to have it filed by the December 1st deadline. Allison Archer, KOMU8 News, Columbia.
Columbia police say so far they've only had a few instances with K2, none with K3, but they'll continue to test for illegal and unsafe substances.